What is going on, everybody? Welcome on into the stream on this lovely Monday. I was gonna say Saturday and then Friday, and I realized what day it was. It feels like a Monday, chat. It feels like a Monday. I've been so tired, but I'm doing all right. We had a decent day at work, but it was sad. I had 2 of my patients canceled. Thank you for the claps. Ow. Gotta get a couple claps and then some bongs. What's up, Isaiah? What's up, Crimby? How are both of y'all? How goes it? Sorry, I was grabbing some ice cream and I was rushing to get back up here. Also, Isaiah, when you play Xenoblade 2, this is a Xenoblade 2 song. So just wait till you get to that point and you get to that little open world area and you start hearing it, you're gonna be like, oh my god, it's the Fruitude song. And then it's gonna keep playing forever. Just on loop. Oof? What do you mean, oof? This is a good song. It's the Fruitune. Yeah. You can't tell me it's not good. All right. I'm going to start this thing up. I am ready. The only thing you're thinking about is the intro whenever you play. Exactly. I mean, it's technically 2 Torna, so you'd have a little while before you did it. But all right. Let me. Hi, Chad. I need to get a light. I need to get some kind of light here that doesn't make me in the shadow the whole time. You know, chat. But all right, it's metaphor time. I'm excited. If it'll pop up. You want to pop up? What if I do this? How do you want to work? There we go. What's the metaphor? I think it's a metaphor for our own life. Basically, there's a book where they're talking about a utopia where there's like democracy and there's a whole bunch of different things, and they live in a world full of like a kingdom where nobody ever has any say. So they're like, whoa, our world is like a metaphor for what's going on in this world. I think it's something along those lines. I think that's what they're trying to get at, but I don't really know. I'm not very smart. Oh, good heavens. Let me see if I can do it this way. Please. But we haven't figured out the metaphor quite yet.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello. How can I help you? Juna.
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
But the thing where can sword is a skateboard and talk to Pokemon named Heisman. True. It's pretty accurate to life.
You all know each other's names? Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden in Tilbrile Haven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus.
Sweet.
I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
So I don't think Bella's gonna be a party member, but she might be a.
Where
She might be a
Where
thingy.
did you get this?
I know it's
She might be
asking a
a.
lot.
She might be a.
But could you share
little
anything
ally.
you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
Oh.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown.
Classic
As you may have
Hulkenberg.
guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As
She's
his
just
royal
spilling her
guard,
guts to Rella.
It is my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Louise. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rella.
Ah, but I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose
Nice
this
little
is another
dynamic.
dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are enduring. As long as the magic source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing?
Yeah.
You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
No promises.
She's strong enough to do that herself.
She is. I know she's far stronger than I am. But she'll charge headlong into any danger, so please, watch over her. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the King's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the Gauntlet Runner.
If we take June out in public, we might attract a crowd. We can't risk Luis catching on that we're in the royal capital. At least for today, I'll ask her to stay in the runner, away from prying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people?
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow. By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though. And got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy.
I should have said, can I go to bed now?
Theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the Gauntlet Runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts, and when I fly, I'll do it my way.
Oh. Okay.
So?
Well, let's rest in the runner today. Our plans didn't pan out, but we should just concentrate on getting our strength back for now. Alright, so let me change the party real quick, because I'm going to want Juna in here. Heisme's out for now. I think I can probably make Stroll sit out. Or Hulkenberg. Or I guess I could have Heisme sit out. I have... One of these are like the ones that do the... What's it called? Where they have the full experience gain because they've maxed out their stuff. So I think... Let me take Stroll out for now. Can I do that? There we go. Okay. I wonder if I can check the pantry before. Sweet. Free food.
What's this?
It's a small bed. It doesn't look very comfortable.
Sure.
I think I'll rest here for today.
Good night.
Rest well. I'm finding it hard to sleep. As good a time as any for some reading, I guess.
Oh, Good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Can't sleep?
Can't sleep?
Well, that is rather the problem. I'm wide awake. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
Think they'll make a sequel one day? I don't know how the game ends. If I knew how the game ends, I might. No, I feel like they would do something. I don't know. Metaphor does feel kind of like a one-time deal, but it was pretty popular, so we'll see. They might just stick with Persona and Shin Megami Tensei. I should probably have Juna return the magic keys we got in the Caridrius too, just to be safe. I'll give them to her later.
You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am, and you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you. You're lucky, really.
Metaphor re-Fantasio. No, I feel like they would call it like simile re-Fantasio.
Text you mentioned in Luis's
Or
room.
hyperbole re-Fantasio.
I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it?
Alright, here we go. They're going to talk about Utopia now.
The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. How inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happens.
There we go. Juna and I talked into the night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race, but in third.
Well, he's in the race now.
Monk Captain, Master Guido! Furthermore,
in the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction, but we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition.
It's me.
The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young Elder.
Right. Wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man. Where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladel or something. No sign of him. Probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So
Died.
it really was all talk then. A disgrace to the Russon, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the
We don't have a Resant in our party yet, I don't think.
rising star by the name
Oh no, we
of
do. Hulkenberg is.
Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Verga Island.
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race. And that's the bell. Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin
Now
the
what do we
second
do?
round of the tournament for the throne. First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's
Yo,
Rock.
who's the guy
You
with
are
the
now
rook on his head?
officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand.
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
They're still
I
clapping?
heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce
Bro thinks he's
their
tough
next
for real.
challenge. This time, the task
I would be afraid if I went against him.
recovering
Watch me go past a gauntlet runner and see that person.
What?
Oh,
Relic?
Don't worry.
Here
we're
they
going
are.
to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this. So, we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice.
Juna.
To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely
Jaden Smith with a castle on his head. I see
A
it.
sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject Sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
Got a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks it to
So you imagine religion was back in Bible times? Could have been.
Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round,
Just yelling from the heavens.
For the autumnal Montario Saints Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the songstress Tuna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the tournament for the throne begin!
Oh. I clicked out of it. That's my bad, chat. That's my bad.
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
I guess this guy is going to become important.
Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
Yeah.
What new low?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altabury. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him.
Yo,
Lady Juna, Count
Fidelio.
Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Looks like our first job's come in. These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladel incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival? Good on ya!
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check.
Favorite
Putting me
metaphor
on stage
character?
the whole time might keep you
It's
from
probably
crashing
Heisme
their
right now.
Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you.
Heisme is good. Hulkenberg is good. I really like
You
Fidelio.
need fear nothing. It is Forden who now
Fidelio can be kind of funny.
that he seeks the divine relics is common.
What do you mean, let's go?
But who would simply give up an
Let's
idol
go into
to bow to
Heisme?
God's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The
I'm trying to
king's
think of who
magic
else might
ruined his
be
schemes.
up there. I like
You
Stroll
humiliated
too.
him in the public eye.
The main party is pretty good so far. You like Heisme? He's great.
The fool has placed his
He has a really good story.
Forden's
His arc was
reign
really
will
good.
soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance
Dracodios.
known as Dracodius.
Dracodios.
That's a
The
Monster
Draco
Hunter monster.
implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saints' Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to
He did it himself. He gave it. He did that himself.
Nor for them, should they fail.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'll
I
go along and
definitely.
keep an eye on them, shall
I'm
I?
definitely gonna say that
You
and
can bet that if they
get
try
God.
and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
Oh, he's definitely sus.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight.
I definitely can't think. Don't
May
worry.
we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
Well, we're back at the inn. So far, the only thing we know for sure is that it's called the Dracadios. I guess we've no choice but to go somewhere and try to gather more information. Let's go. All right. Let's see if there's a... Oh.
All right then.
You neither? Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I was worried I was the only one. I guess I do have to talk to these guys. I forget how to get around here. Hey, before you go anywhere else, why not try to get a bit more information around here? Alright, so we'll just talk to people. If you pledge your support for Jin, then you too could... Oh, a candidate. And not only that, but the impudent elder who dared to interrupt my speech. Have you come to interfere again? What's with the change in attitude? Earning the support I need is all that matters. What reason do I have to flatter a rival? Sheesh, what an obnoxious toad. What's the world coming to? A scuzz bucket like him can be a notable candidate.
That's the one from the
Oh, fine.
All these able-bodied candidates gathering here for the exhibition of the brave. This is the best. I can't wait to see them showcasing their skills in the Colosseum. Those perfectly chiseled muscles straining against brutal beasts. Sure. Yeah. But we've got to go eat beforehand, remember? So let's just tone it down for now.
You are.
A divine lance, was it? Some pagan crap, isn't it? Go ask one of them, not a Clamar like me, eh? Have you seen a Mystaria around here, then? Someone who seems like they might know a little bit more about it? I told yous I don't know anything, didn't I? Find a crowd and I bet you can, there'll be a Mystaria or two there. Now bugger off. I think they might avoid crowds of people, if I'm being honest. Maybe it's worth checking the tavern or something. Alright, sure. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't go to the tavern immediately. That would have been a good idea. Alright, is there a Mustari in here?
Hey, listen.
I'm not seeing one. Can I help you? Something tells me you're not here to eat. Ever heard of a divine lance? A divine lance? Not sure I'm the best person to ask about that sort of thing. No, wait, someone else I was rambling on about just a bit ago. A large mask on. Must have been Mustari. He seemed awfully bothered about it. He was bothered about the lance? Sounds like he may know something. Any idea where he went? I believe he mentioned something about taking a boat to the islands. He must have been headed toward the coasts by the Merchant's Bazaar, wouldn't you say?
Okay, so...
If we hurry, we might be able to catch him. Let's head for the Merchant's Bazaar.
Hey, listen.
I'm just...
Okay. To the Merchant's Bazaar we go.
Wonderful.
Oi! Oi!
Oi, oi. Merchant's Bazaar got it operating by me.
What is it?
Oh, there's a Mustari. I saw the village chief a moment ago. I'd heard he was participating in the tournament, but he appeared genuinely upset. I wonder if everything's all right. Did you hear? I don't think this is the guy though. He's got to know something about the lance. Keep searching the keep searching the Merchant's Bazaar.
Wonder if I could have been one of them.
Okay.
Young man! Young man!
You're not serious.
Now what am I to do?
There's Nearus.
Well met, eh?
Check this out.
Hey, that Mustari over there. I didn't even notice him.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him. And damn his crown theocracy.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach...
I love how I called this guy out, and now he's just become vital. They've really crossed the line.
Crossed the line.
Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems. I don't know much about divine relics. but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Dracodios.
The Lance of the Dragon God? So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? 'Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where Sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish Sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway. What do you mean? No ship would carry you there, among the first of many reasons. Even so, it's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like Dracodios is on Verga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
Dracodios.
True. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montaria.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea ourselves! Ha ha ha! Don't worry, chums! I'm on the job!
Now I'm worried.
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladel mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
Oh.
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
It's a sailing runner.
While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his runner all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
Why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island Schmyland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Montario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
True.
The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
That 100% dawned on me.
I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right. Nearus, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
Huge head. Look, I'm in the game. Bruh. Ain't no way. I'm not a squid.
Problem with us being around.
Rather, we're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Not unlike a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They probably still suspect us.
We have insider information.
Definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladel incident.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials and make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Make sure she's ship shape.
Well met. Ready to depart?
Oh, time to weigh anchor already. You're not forgetting anything, are you? I think I'm good. I just got a hold of a chart with the route. We're all set for the trip to Verga Island. Now then, let's set sail for new lands. Okay.
Verga Island is this spot right here. Wonder how many days away it is.
It looks like it's 4 days. It'll be 1, 2, 3,
Hold on,
4.
this place here.
Let's see.
All right, well, let's do it. It seems like an odd route to get to Verga Island. Why can't we just go straight? This region's currents are right pain, my girl. We must go around and across them unless they carry us off course. But by my reckoning, it'll take us 4 days and 3 nights, give or take. What's up, Doc? How are you? Welcome in. 3 nights at sea, huh? I hope Stroll can handle it. With Juna and her 2 thorns in our side, tensions may be high. Well, nothing to do but move forward. Jolly good. Rest assured, I'll get us through these waves to Verga Island, gently as can be. We're sailing now.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
Verga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed
Doing
to
your best,
avoid the church's influence?
you're doing your
I
being
doubt
your
if the
boy.
manpower or
I
arms
got
to
back
fend off the crown
from
theocracy.
Boston not too
There's
long ago.
something there that
Had to
could
say goodbye to
overturn
Audrey too.
history, as the Sanctists tell it.
Audrey
Something
too?
so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it.
Oh,
rumors say at
that's
least.
right.
Might just be a
The
conspiracy
the
theory.
plant.
As for
Sorry,
this
I was thinking of a
dragon
different
god
thing.
Mars, we shall
But
need
good.
to
I'm glad. How was it? How was Boston?
Negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill them and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah? Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you.
No. No, that's what I figured. That's what I was. That was what I was confused about.
wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest.
Now I see.
Are
Now
we
I
there
see.
yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The Elder Boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island on a gauntlet runner too!
Is he alright? They say the waters are clear amongst us now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try ploughing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Verga Island's infamous people, treacherous. Even the Crown Theocracy struggled with them for years.
Osmond's quick. You're driving one of the okay.
The festivities
Friends from the school, so it was a little spooky. That's fair. Hey, as long as you got there and everything was okay.
Takes to the water in its
That's
new
all that it
form,
takes.
Setting out to the wide open sea.
Well, good. I'm glad. Was it at least nice to go there?
An enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach.
It's not too far away.
Would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Nira speaking.
Nearest voice is echoing out of the runner phone. Heismay's got his fishing gear laid out on the deck. If you're keen on learning, ask him. Can't promise I'll stop if you slip overboard, though. So be careful, huh? Well, let's see. Heismay sometimes leaves fishing gear on deck, which you can fish. Any fish you catch can be used ingredients when cooking. 3 days until we arrive at Verga Island, I think. Having Juna and those brothers around certainly has made the Gauntlet Runner livelier. Was a good drive. Started listening to Sunrise on the reading new Hunger Games book. Got you hooked. Oh, okay. I didn't realize they had a new Hunger Games book. All right, I'll go fishing. We'll see how bad the fishing mechanic is in this game. All right, let's do this.
Okay, so
I think that's the dish Juna recommends. Okay, let me go call her.
got a second?
Now, the most important thing is that you consider who will be partaking of our meal. What are they like? What are their tastes? All of this matters. First, you need to visualize the meal. Then you pick the ingredients that look like they'll get you there. Intuition is key. I picked out ingredients with Juna. Wow, if it tastes this good, it tastes as good as it smells, won't it be just amazing? Yes, that's definitely going in there. Don't underestimate texture. These blobs are cute, and these, look how they shine. Just came out like last Wednesday. Oh, okay. Now that our ingredients are carefully selected, we move to the main phase, preparation. You can cook anything as long as you believe. Come on, I'm right behind you. Food can tell if you're worried, you know, but you put your positive intentions into it and it's bound to show up at the end. It's smelling great already. Wow, what a combination of bold and delicate flavors. I call it Cursed Love Ballad. Considering the feeling we put into it, it's bound to move the hearts of those whoever eats it. So you're learning there's more Hunger Games after Mockingjay? I didn't know there were more after that too. I thought Mockingjay was the last one too. I know there were like the prequels.
Well met.
Nope.
Well then.
That's what I meant to do. Nope. Alright, out of the deck. We'll try some fishing. Why not?
What now?
Oh, jeez.
Isn't this Heismay's fishing gear? I wonder if we're gonna do some fishing. If we catch some fish, we can use them to cook. Want to fish for a bit?
Understood.
Okay, I'll go get Heismay.
The truth is,
Indeed, I thought I'd do some fishing, but I don't have any good bait. Do you have anything that might work? Let's do grasshopper bait. Grasshopper bait. I see. This should bring them in for sure. Now let's do some fishing. Huge recommended Battle of Songbirds and Snakes. That's the one. Yeah, there we go. Battle of Songbirds and Snakes came out a few years ago. It was about the 10th ever Hunger Games. This one just came out with the 50th Hunger Games. Hey Mitch's Games. Oh, okay. I see. Maybe it's all staring at the fishes or the water surface, but I'm starting to feel a bit queasy. Let me think. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat. Fishing. I'm gonna cheat for this one, chat. Oh, so it doesn't necessarily matter which one I pick. What? I'm gonna go with this one though. There's fishing not a redeem. Fishing's not a redeem. No, I turned it off because we're playing on PC, so it doesn't work. I suppose I'll give it a try.
The fight is on.
A bite and a strong one, but I'm stronger. This is Heisme. I'm trying to remember Heisme's. Oh, look at that. Well, I never. We've outdone ourselves, lad.
Here we go.
Tension and strategy lurk beneath the surface of calm. That's what makes fishing such a beloved pastime. The results hardly matter. In fact, don't bother asking how many I've caught. Well, as much as I hate to say it, I think it's about time we call it a day. Heisme and I gathered our gear and went back inside.
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the Gauntlet Runner reaches the shore, lurking below the surface. In the black and fathomless deep are the eager eyes.
Did I actually fail to send or switch line to you? Wait, what did you send? What's up, Arcanine? How are you?
Relaxes from the burdens of their voyage.
I'm not seeing anything.
Gazing out over calm.
If I look above and see if there's anything. What'd you send? Wow, this is insane. You finished the tutorial, so you swap games. Yeah, well, so I'm doing what's it called? I have to do stuff on Saturday. That's what I'm doing. My stuff. I've had this game. I need to finish this game. We'll arrive 3 days from now. You're being watched, so be careful what you say. You sent the. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, it didn't show up. If it's above here, that's typically what I see.
Oh my.
Oh. No, let's not hang out with Juna yet. It seems we get a book every time we visit here. Okay, so Juna did... Oh, we have... Okay, we have one book. Top Secret Poetry. I could... I might as... Let me see. Who's around? So there's Heisme. No, but mobile does weird things for you. Mobile is really weird. But Ark, how are you doing today? How goes it? I'm so excited for Mizu. Mizu Tsune coming out soon is going to be so fun. Okay, so we're just getting imagination if we hang out with people. I guess we could hang out with Juna. It's imagination. Did we get tolerance from him? Was that what it was? No, it's imagination. Oh. I hate this. You caught all your fish, now you gotta hunt Hirobami to make the swords. Oh, okay. Hatsune Miku. No, the new Monster Hunter monster is coming out.
Oh my.
I might try to catch all the fish tonight. I gotta catch the rest of the things and check on people's like IDs, and I think that's all I need for achievements. Does anyone have a couple mil that you could snag so you don't have to worry about work anymore and you can hang out? Unfortunately, I do not yet, but when I do, I'll make sure to send you some over. Oh, if it isn't Frodude, I'm so bored. I'm just not in the mood to sing. It sure would be nice if I had to have someone to talk to. I cannot do the Scottish accent that she wants. So now we have to find the Mistari tribe's divine relic. Isn't that fabulous? Calling this an absurd demand would be an understatement. But I must admit, if we can't handle this, then Luis will never acknowledge us. We must absolutely succeed.
Yeah.
As long as you're with us, we can do it. Oh, of course, but don't forget, we're also relying on you to lead. You better do right by us. Don't forget when you're big. I won't, don't you worry. Juna got them galaxy guys. Well, that's her race. Her race always has those big eyes. I'm just happy to have the opportunity to fight alongside you. Living under Luis's foot was a lonely place to be, you know? I've held my ground thus far, though if I'm honest, I was scared the whole time. I had to talk to myself into keeping a stiff upper lip, so I say. But being past that, I feel more hope than I ever have. I'm not alone anymore. I have faith that we'll save the prince. Man goes to blow up and act like he don't know nobody. For real. When you get recognized for that big Superman project, I know. Well, that's gonna be you. It's gonna be because of you. I felt my imagination increase as Juna and I talked about things to come. Speaking of, any updates? Is there anything going on with the project? Staying up late is terrible for your skin, but seeing as we're already at it, why don't we chat a bit longer? Oh? Oh, what do you mean, oh? Juna and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the
age of a new king draws nearer. Speaking of, oh, no. I will not spoil anything, because I know nothing. This mugginess is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but being at sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage.
Sure.
I know exactly what you mean. The salty air makes it so much worse. Hey, Hulkenberg, what do you do with your hair at sea? I find the sweat built up by swinging a weapon quickly relieves one of such trifling matters. Speaking of, would you care to spar, Juna? Oh, I don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that. In fact. But tell you what, if I find anyone to help comb out these knots, I'll see if I can find a sparring partner for you. Two more days and we'll be able to search for that lance. They say the island is barbaric, but I wonder what it's really going to be like. Being an adult sucks? What do you mean? That's been on hold for, everything happening in your life lately, but you do want to finish it soon. No, I know. I just didn't know if you'd been working on it on the side. Alright. Bold block letters span the cover. Do not read. Something tells me that Juna's creative journal. I haven't read it yet. Alright, hold on. I won't read it yet. Let me do this. Just need to reach a few more people about one VA role. I haven't heard back from anyone. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Roger. Also, Kim still hasn't recorded? Oh my gosh.
Understood.
The truth is,
Wait, is this different? Okay, well, let's do this then. Let's take a break. Do you have your lines? What do you mean? I thought I gave you my lines.
The fight is on.
A bite, and it's a strong one, but I'm stronger. Oh, just look at the hull. All thanks to you, of course.
here we go.
Tension and strategy lurk. Okay, he's just gonna keep saying that every time. I think you did. You have no idea. It's been so long. I can always send it again. Ahoy! You lot are aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The gauntlet runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a massive sand expanding below sea level. is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Whoa, this is cool.
Incredible!
Wow, the sea's split in two, and we're standing on the seafloor. This is what Magla anomalies are capable of. It's the same principle that maintains the water seal in Brylehaven, but by Jove, this is on a whole other level entirely. Del, are you sure about all this? The water ain't about to come down on us, is it?
That...
Do you know how to swim, Basilio? Listen, mate, you'd best keep your nose out of places where it doesn't belong. I don't know how to do their accents. Look, there's fish swimming in the wall of water. I've never seen such shiny fish. Huh? Hulkenberg, what are you doing?
Enough.
You're not thinking of spearfishing through the seawalls, are you? I was merely considering how I would secure today's allotment of rations. She'd eat these weird-looking fish without a second thought. I suspect that weird luminescence is a defense mechanism. They're gathered together in the depths to shine to ward off predators. Huh? So weaklings that they are. They travel together in a group. Who does that remind you of? Must you sling barbs at every opportunity? It's exhausting. Besides, it's only natural for those lower on the food chain to seek advantages that compensate for weaknesses. I say those shining scales would work as excellent dyes. Hockenberg, me girl, be sure to catch some extra. I'll need a few specimens to dissect. As you wish. I shall catch enough that we should all dine well. I would rather you didn't. The supplies we received in town more than meet our needs. Besides, the sky looks ominous. A storm likely approaches.
I see.
If that is the consensus, then let us head back. I feel not at least a bit of regret, I assure you.
Let's go.
He's got a point. The seawall might even collapse in the rain, and I'd rather not stay to find out. Catching a sight of the unexpected view has broadened my wisdom. Doug, maybe that's ages ago you don't remember. What makes Superman your favorite character? I'm waiting for the paragraph. And here you go, lad. A drawing of the seawall. I made sure that glowing fish were depicted as true to life as my hand allows. I decided to keep it as a souvenir of our journey.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
It's a stormy day.
What terrible rain. It will be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
Let's do it better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
I love how they say in a mo.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest. Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Uchief is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
What? No, I didn't mean...
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
Hold on. The hope and optimism he instills us. Core, he's a dude going through normal life. He seems the worst in humanity and is constantly getting beaten down again and again. When he knows the humans strive to be good, no matter what else prevails in the world. Every life is important and people deserve to live it. Having gone through all that he has, being put out on such a pedestal, it still has the joy in his heart to drive and live as one. No one can, no care about taking the spotlight. True. That would be Superman. That's his shtick. That's what he does.
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Paratus.
Opening your eyes for real.
You and the rest of the
Very
world.
true.
Or do you think you're special? We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del?
You apologize? What do you mean? What do you mean you apologize?
Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Uh-oh.
Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck! Quick!
What's happening?
I bet they lied about getting this thing. Hit the deck once you're prepared. You've always just viewed him as some boring goody two-shoes. Oh, I see.
What now?
But it's not what he is. He's much more than that.
No way!
What in God's name is that? Didn't they say Forden defeated the monster? Yet here it is, carousing through the seas.
Oh,
I thought this was it. This is no time to be doing that. Oh, it's this way. Oh. It's fine with being a dork. Oh. Hold on.
The hell are you doing? This is supposed to be you helping those in need, or help!
Now! Hurry!
You alright, Del?
You plugged it? No, you're good. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
Oh, it's a human.
Don't charge straight out.
Of course it is.
We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah! Come on over there!
Now's our chance!
Wait, is fine with being seen as a dork, doesn't have the
We'll
care
slice
or
off the
ego
Stick
to,
to the body and take out what limbs you can. I don't know
There we go.
about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps
doesn't have the care or ego to show up people, drumming a stack of papers and struggling to pick it all up, all the while he can rip the planet in half with his bare hands. He's a good guy who wants to be good no matter what. It's not that he always makes the correct decisions, but he tries his best to make decisions, and those decisions come from a place of immense care for all around him, so it is leading to the correct decision. Oh, I see. There we go. That being said, how do you feel about media taking the evil Superman trope and repeating it over and over again? Oh, that's a good question.
Face me!
Alright, so... Okay, we have a whole bunch of limbs. What about stealing? He's not holding any rare items. Okay.
This'll be over, so I call upon a royal soul. Up it, let's do this together.
Afflicts all enemies with a one-time weakness to dark, ignores resistances.
Go!
We'll do Sable Dance.
for the weak
Let's do it.
Great job, Juna. Now they're weak to something new.
Let's go.
Fire!
Alright. Oh my god, that's so strong.
God, Juna.
Oh, there we go. Well, it's just my turn again. And Just Invisible is the boys' Brightburn Snyder cut. It's a good question.
I defer to you.
That's not what I wanted to Madoon. Well, shoot.
Vitus power. Burn! I spoke power of heroes. Still standing.
Well. Oh, that hurts.
Don't underestimate me. This might be too much. Behold this power.
Look here.
Oh, dang it.
Come forth, royal soul. Fire!
I should get rid of a bunch of the tentacles.
By my sword.
With blade in hand.
Okay.
Quite a boon.
Thanks.
Only a flesh wound.
Okay, that's fine.
On me, we go together. This now accept your fate.
Alright, well, Rivakunda him. I'm gonna Tarukaja again.
We'll do this together.
Oh, I should have done that one.
Not this.
So there's that. What else is there? Icy Strike.
By power of heroes.
Oh, they got a crit. That's bad. Oh, that's good though. Main gripe of the evil Superman theory being that what a Superman would be like in real life. Like, no, literally the whole point of Superman is that he would be Superman in real life. It's always the character. It just fully ignores the core of his ideals. So nature versus nurture. But I don't think it's really ever handled well because the story just hammers home, oh, the world sucks, Superman wouldn't be any different because power.
I will not let you die. Thanks.
Oh, she's in the back line. That's what the problem is. And she needs to come up. I thought she was in the front line. Oh, that was as well as Invincible because the whole discussion of nature versus nurture is shown between Mark and Nolan. You actually really enjoy seeing that one. That's fair. Well, they're gonna get Secunda. Blocked out, get you're scared. Don't worry, don't worry. The actual, you haven't seen Invincible beyond the beginning. Invincible was good. I thought Invincible was pretty good. Personally, I thought it was pretty good.
Quite a boon.
Thank you.
Sorry, Doc. I took your job. The Red Sun stuff, though, it's different from the rest of Evil Superman stuff. Yeah. Oh, they missed the ink spew. That's good.
I'll use what I must.
Oh, Heismay, that's terrible.
Come forth, royal soul.
Holy crap, that's so much damage. What the heck? Bruh, that's not fair. That's stupid. Are you kidding me? That's so dumb. Alright, well. one enemy. I can't do that, but I need to Tarukata here.
I won't hold back. For all that we strive for. My blade cuts like the wind.
Do you like Superman? Nah, no way. Dude, you just got to embrace it. Somebody dodged it. Someone dodged it. Thank God.
Now accept your fate. I have my methods.
This I'll show you. If I can behold this power.
All right, what I want to do is get a big old Sakunda.
Much thanks.
That helped.
Thanks. Faker. Some darker arts.
Don't
Sakunda? Yeah, Sakunda. I know what you're gonna do.
Vitus power.
Okay, the limbs are dead. No. The way the propagandist ideals were instilled in him from the start, I still desired it good. He was just pointed the wrong direction at the start. When he realized he was truly wrong, he actively attempts to change his ways. Is that an evil Superman story? Alright, so let's... I'm gonna Rakunda again. We're gonna Tarukaja. That's right, son. Ah, okay.
I won't hold back. Aye.
Okay, well, we got hit this time. That's not great. That's in Russia versus Kansas, raided by Russian government. Ah, that makes sense. Tarunda.
Quite a boon.
Okay. Yikes.
Juna got hit with a malady. Her abilities are
So let's pass.
She can't fight at her full strength.
Madoon.
I can't handle
I'm gonna pass.
I'll not give in to sickness.
I can't synthesize. It's fine.
To you. Now accept your fate.
We're just gonna do what we can. You want to talk about Super anymore? You can still. It's just I'm in the middle of a battle, so I'm a little. Oh God. That's fine. Juna gets that again. That's fine. What am I supposed to do? What the heck am I supposed to do? What do you mean? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. What am I supposed to do? This is stupid. Why does the squid look like Peter Dinklage? He's a human. Dude, I actually don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm playing it like as perfectly as I possibly can. I don't understand. Oh, there it is. He said it. He got it again. Doc's always on Superman.
Lend me your strength.
Okay, so there's that. And we didn't dodge. I'm surprised he didn't dodge. Torrential Breath, we gotta dodge, everybody. Come on, people.
I defer to you.
Oh, power of kings.
We're dropping a Tarunda. Dropping a Cyclo. We're doing this again. Okay, all the limbs are dead. Slam strike dodged. That's huge. Now we're just gonna do a bunch of damage to it.
Now accept your fate. Some darker arts.
I call upon a royal soul.
Let's go. Let's work together. No, by this power. Free.
Okay. That's a big dodge. All right, what I'm gonna do, we're gonna do a little something different here.
I'll stay my blade.
All right, I'm gonna Rakunda.
I've got just the dance for you. Your turn.
We're gonna pass. We're gonna Mataru Kaja.
Thank you.
Quite a boon.
Is everyone all right?
We're gonna do this. We're gonna Tarunda.
I'll give you the
We're gonna pass, and then we're gonna Ice Strike. Oh, that's a Mataru Kaja. Oopsies. That's fine. Legs regenerated. Okay, of course. Slam strikes, they keep going. It's the random strikes that are really tough to deal with. We're gonna pass.
Face me.
We're gonna Rakunda.
My methods.
Don't underestimate.
We're gonna pass.
Strategy. We'll do this together. Get after it, girl.
Get the big Secunda. I'm gonna Knight's Proclamation. Come on, baby. Random strike. Okay, we got one miss. That's huge. Hold on. This is it, chat.
No. A wise choice.
This'll be over.
Okay.
This is just what I need. Howling wind.
I'm all prepared.
Get him.
Okay, there's the tentacles gone. And we're gonna Meta Line.
I will not let you die.
And Juna's in the back line again. Oopsies. Gains 4 turn icons. We should be fine.
Juna's badly hurt. Get her some healing.
Okay. We need some dodges, people. You're actually joking. Thank God.
Someone help him get back in the fight.
By this power. Nice.
Thank God. Holy crap. Somebody dodged.
Satisfactory.
Oh, they didn't get any experience? Oh, crap. I thought they would. Let's do a little bit of strength. Actually, no. Magic was good there.
Nice. I feel strong.
I have never known of protection.
Heat up. That was a stupid fight. I didn't like that fight.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this. There are still monsters out here. Forden lied. He lied to everybody.
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
We should have brought its head.
First time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Bail the water. You two, help us.
What? You can't just order us. Oh, this bloody rust buckets.
Well, that's all we can do. Luis needs to give us a better runner.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
That was a long day yesterday, huh? I'm glad that we still lived to see another morning. I am very happy that we survived and are still afloat. But after bailing all that water out, it would seem that my poor back was a casualty of the incident. You really came through in a pinch, I must say. It's all thanks to you that my dear girl is well and safe. We must repay those old bones of yours for that sterling service. Too true. Maybe a day off would get those brothers to lighten up a bit, too. So how about it, darlings? Let's just take a day to relax and watch the ocean. I can't do her voice. I can't. We should arrive at the island tomorrow. We managed to defeat the monster, so why not thank everyone for their efforts? Times like this, people tend to open up more.
This is...
All right, wait, let's see. So people tend to open up more, so let's go talk to everybody. Where is everybody? Oh, I see. Well, there's two of them. Parting the very waves to go on, an incredible sight. What say you, Fruit Dude? Will you come here and enjoy the view as well? The breeze is most pleasant here. Hulkenberg seems to be in high spirits. This might be a chance to have a genuine conversation with her. I see. Come see me if you change your mind. What does this do? I might come back and do some of these and see. Alright, let's catch some fish.
The truth is, then...
Bum, bum, bum. I was staring at the water surface, starting to feel queasy. We'll sway with the waves.
The fight is on.
Lord of the Lake and the Lone Boot?
Here we go. Then...
It says we did something bad, apparently.
To the glassy ink of darkness, the Gauntlet Runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
What to pick?
Phew, we're finally done with spending our nights at sea. Luma Bee. Let's see, imagination. Basilio's here. Where's Stroll? Where did he go? Where'd my boy go? There's Heisme. Some more imagination. Should probably talk to Juna, to Lady Juna. Yeah, Stroll must have gone to bed. Oh, no, there he is. It's all imagination. All right, let's go talk to Lady Juna.
Oh my.
Oh, if it isn't Frudude. I'm so bored. I'm just not in the mood to sing. Sure, it'd be nice to have someone to talk to. This Gauntlet Runner is such a mystery, isn't it? And in particular, I'm so very intrigued by the igniter responsible for the teleportation magic. We happen to be in the middle of a covert operation, so we can't be too free with our words. But if we could, I think it would cause quite the stir.
I see.
Is the igniter really that amazing? Oh, very much so. It's simply another level, a much higher one of both technology and magic. She's still bored? Girl, go do something. Just standing around. I know, that's the thing. They all just sit there. She just wants to talk. She could talk to Fidelio and Basilio. She has to talk to me, apparently. I studied at the Mage Academy for a spell, and from what I recall, teleportation magic was deemed impossible. So something like this is the same category as divine relics. Frankly, I'm thankful that nobody will believe in its existence, even if we use it to teleport to the city. My brain just glitched there. But the technology already exists, so perhaps it can be mass-produced. Maybe one day, each household will have their own teleportation igniter.
All right.
Oh my god, that's a lot of imagination. Staying up late is terrible for your skin, but seeing as we're already at it, why don't we chat a bit longer?
Time marches on, and the
age of a new king draws nearer.
Luis has sent an emissary to Verga Island.
As reported by a crier, it's the Elder Boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
And so our long sojourn at sea will come to an end today. We should arrive around noontime, but we must make preparations to berth beforehand. Seems like the weather will be hot and humid. I'd like to hope that we could just pop in and grab the lance and pop right back out.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish the same, but we'd best prepare for a long stay. This island is infamously insular and closed off. Our welcome will not be a warm one.
Maybe I should take a nice cold shower before we arrive. We don't even know if there'll be any real inns for us to stay in.
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Verga Island. Verga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict. As though it knows it is unwelcome, the Gauntlet Runner glides silently onto the island's less...
Our other Glorious King is live too? Oh, you mean Mito? Is Mito live? I know Mito's streaming with Kai. Let me look real quick. Are they live? They are live. Look at that. Is Mito? There's Mito. There we go. All set.
Take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
I knew they were about to start.
Stuck together.
Do we We really have
Hey,
to go
Sandon,
this
how
way.
are you? Welcome in.
Beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now.
How
Willie.
goes it?
Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there? Are you from the outside?
Oh?
What's wrong?
I heard a voice.
I thought I heard a voice.
A voice? Whose?
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky.
Given the okay to walk without crutches?
You could
Nice!
try staying hidden.
That's good to hear.
observing the village from afar.
Sounds like
So
a
you're
right lesson.
finally...
You have us playing
You're
hide and
finally
seek.
getting back to normal.
How long can we
It's
have
been
this
like a month, hasn't it?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altabury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Still can't work? Yeah, I get that. I know you've been wanting to.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
Been 6 weeks? Ah, okay. That is... I can't believe it's been 6 weeks already. Jeez.
You're kidding. We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island. This is a disaster. Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit. And these weird bugs. I've had enough.
What I give for the snack and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint. You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
Whoa.
Oh,
It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the Dragon God.
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
God, it's so crisp. Oh. Hold on, chat.
Could it be a villager?
You must be the...
Oh.
Priestess!
She has a third eye.
Hey, Del, let's go.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
Behave yourselves. Now, you.
A third eye guy. Wish there were
Candidate to the
true.
throne, are you not?
We'll have a third eye if you believe that sort of thing. I mean, technically.
Here to steal Dracodios, no doubt. Not
But no, they
content with
literally
that,
had a
you
third.
fouled
Like
the
they, that
priestess's
was great.
cleansing pool. We need here
Well,
nothing
the cutscenes
further.
are just anime. Yeah, well, they do it. This is how that's how they do it in Persona. They'll do like these cutscenes. They'll do like cutscenes with the actual models in like this 3D space, and then they'll do the anime ones.
In vain, wretch.
They do a couple of them.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neros.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
probably my fault.
True, I was about to say it is your
They had a
second
lot of
one
questions,
instead of
and
your
they weren't,
third.
Gentle about asking. Well, fancy meeting you here.
What? What is he doing? Did he come with us?
What did you do this time?
Oh, you wound me, sir. I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters of Verga Island, so I naturally had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous! Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is.
Wait, what do you mean? Doc can
Now,
explain.
We may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
You tell him, dog.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone.
Oh.
Please remain
Yep,
calm.
he's got a third eye.
Mr. Denny, there are trespassers upon our island from ships other than
He's
the
blind
trade
in one eye.
vessels.
No, you're good.
But we have already captured them.
I think he just
Reportedly,
said.
one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God. Until now,
He's
the
been like
church
that
has
for
hesitated to
a
ensure
while.
Homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Borden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
Dog's pretty open about that.
Captives have done nothing to hurt
He
any
makes
of the
his eye
islanders.
jokes.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed.
I do not make fun of it all the time. I only do it occasionally. You make fun of it more than I do.
Horrors, and now, even our fields lie dead and fallow. The Dragon God must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath.
I do not.
Since time
I am not a huge bully.
When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the Dragon God that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Okay.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision. Because you voted
Get used to it. What do you mean? Don't cancel me.
mother both.
I will have silence.
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear. I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a
I guess this is why they
known
cover
from
their
birth
heads.
that my life's greatest
Mean to your friends, but
would be
dang,
as
I'm not mean to my. Okay, no, I can't be mean to my friends. Who's not mean to their friends though?
pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you.
On something unfollowing. No, please.
not forget your
Please,
sacrifice.
no.
This will surely appease the Dragon God.
Don't do it.
You are our last hope. Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
You're saying to your friends. That's because the real friendship. You're sworn. Because that's real friend. True. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, you got to be sworn enemies. You remember when we were bowling and you said, "Man, you might actually be a good person if you weren't a one-eyed freak." Then hit me with the bowling ball and bowled, immediately circle while kicking me. Absolutely not. If you think I've ever gotten a strike in my life, You are absolutely wrong.
Nothing but a massive temple.
It's not true.
Soul on 'em?
It ain't
Strange
true.
lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes him, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached.
With
now,
Signuris defends the
You
story,
going
saying
in,
that was
they
a
might
legal
be
part
traitors.
about him bullying as a strike.
you want
Well, that's
to
the
work together,
thing.
then let
You
me
can't. If
do
you're
the
saying that I bowled a
right?
turkey at the same time, that's
this under
automatically
control.
you make that story false.
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine.
So how can you be trusted if part
We'll
of
wait
your
till
story is a
nightfall.
lie?
Shadowy business, all this.
If you prove one point false, then the rest falls with it.
Lady Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now. Calm down, you amateurs.
No, don't mass and follow me again. Don't do it again.
I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
Stop.
We know where the lance is.
Stop
Let's move.
it.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del.
Am I a lawyer now? I am a lawyer.
Lord Luis gave him
That's not true. I'm
direct
not a lawyer.
personal
Don't tell
orders,
anybody.
And you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed,
That was
I'm
fraud.
The one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much
Again?
obliged if someone
Yeah, it
spring
happens many
could be
times.
untied too.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. You don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey,
You
we've
killed a
got
man
some
because you
loose
said you were a
shields at
lawyer.
least,
You have
eh?
my back. I
And
can't
then
believe
you're
it.
the
Well,
man
you just
probably
admitted
best
to
in
it,
all
so
Lance.
you know.
Hmm.
Even if I was a
Somewhere
lawyer, it'd be a problem that you just admitted that.
Turns out this dragon
We'll get him a
god might
bowling
be
ball.
bit more real
No,
than we thought. I'm more
I
bent
can
out of
barely
shape.
pick up a bowling ball.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folk
Yeah,
tale.
allegedly, exactly. You gotta use allegedly.
Well, that's just
Where's the
lovely.
proof?
Untie
It's right there.
this
It's right.
instant.
It's right
Or do you
above.
fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
Nice to be back on the team.
You're completely mental, you know that. Just don't drag us down. Fine.
Three
just
sprints in
get
the bowling
over
ball.
here
Hour.
and I'll let you
No,
loose.
not true.
You're going last.
Your stories about you? That's low even for me. No, you're the one
Considering
making
the
up
size of the
stories.
island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young too goes by Adeni.
You know what? Since jumping to your follow. Oh, Isaiah, thank you for the refollow.
Candidate we met before.
Strike 2?
I'd no
I
idea
haven't
he was
gotten
this
a strike.
island's ruler.
I told
He
y'all
had
I
a
haven't gotten a
sacrificial
strike
lay to the
before.
temple on one of the deserted islands.
I can't. I'm
That's
bad at
where we find
bowling.
the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not.
Every
Just
time you
don't
mean the
know
dog
whether
gets a
all the
strike.
superstitions
Well, I
are
haven't
centered
rolled a
around an
strike,
actual
so
or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Is it really wrong? Like strike 1,000? No, or 10,000? No, I can't do any strikes.
In the real world, or is all
Hell
that
no.
below you, eh? You ask me, I say
I'm
at least
terrible
these
at
people are
bowling.
doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
True.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the Lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror.
We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions. Right?
Right.
Friend?
Of course.
Of course.
Instead of realizing the areas
That
you're
settles it.
using your Tilba friend,
Indeed.
insisted letting us
'Tis
know
the
that he
path
wants to get
we've
better
chosen.
bowling. Wow, strike
Let us
2.5.
withdraw to the sea runner
I
first.
guess that's not
It shall
entirely
bear us across
inaccurate.
the waters to this temple island.
Although I haven't done anything wrong, that's the difference. I'm not mean to my friends.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Brr, 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 brr. Alright. Let's see.
Please, help my sister.
Oh, Doc would say otherwise. Doc likes to fib.
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of Makla.
So, Broham, that's
Pull
true.
yourself together, man.
That's true.
He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, it is too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
I'm sure if we get Viv in here, she'll confirm Doc's story. That's probably true. She would do
We
that.
cannot leave him to die.
She probably would, even though it's a lie.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right?
I don't know where Viv is. I haven't talked to Viv in a while.
Come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the Lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the Lance, you know I'll have to take the Lance.
I don't know. Multiple people say the same thing. It must be true. Oh my gosh. Ain't no way.
Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Neurus what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Where am I?
Chief!
I'm still alive. You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return
It's
safely?
Jaden Smith again. He's
Two of my
back.
companions acted as
His
decoys
third
to
eye
draw the
open
soldiers
now,
away.
Isaiah.
That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief.
You know Jaden Smith always
Where
talking
is your sister?
some great stuff.
We made it to the temple,
Clearly his third eye is
but
open.
the air was thick with Magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to
Can we just talk about economic and
Such
political state of the
monsters
world?
do not
No,
frighten us.
I don't want to
But
talk
there's
about
something
that.
I need to ask you first.
I don't want to. I
Assuming
know
we
he
find
likes that. I
your
know Jaden
sister,
Smith likes to talk about it.
What would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring
nah.
you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us.
Don't. Ow, Randy, why'd you bonk me? What's up, Randy? How are you?
You've no objections
Such a weird way to start combo with your That would be definitely something that Jaden Smith would do, though.
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though,
Been a while. How's it going? It's good. We're good. I'm a little sleepy, but I've been doing fine. I've been working a lot, so I haven't had a chance to hop on. But I'm having a good time. What about you? You sent an interview. Oh, that's fair. I feel like I've heard about that interview.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They're people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive?
Very word for word said that. Oh, I see. He knows how to talk, Isaiah. He knows what's going on.
And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left.
Thought you got what I was quoting. I feel like I remember him saying something like that. I didn't know if it was word for word.
She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
You're pretty good, thanks. In your anime journey since you watched Kaguya-sama, Violet, rather both peak. I know! I need to watch Violet. I haven't seen Violet. But Kaguya is absolute peak. It's just
to be free of the bugs
absolute cinema.
Wait,
I can't lie.
Brilhaven. What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same.
Are some of the best comedy writing you've seen? I know, it's so good. It's great comedy, great character work. It's just all great. Violet Evergarden, I'll get to eventually. I think I'm gonna do it pretty soon. I'm just trying to catch up on all the shows that I've been I've watched, at least started watching and then stopped.
I don't know what we
I'm trying to catch up.
It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple.
Where are we watching your anime? Crunchyroll? That's where I watch mine, but I know Violet Evergarden's on Netflix. If I ruin your mood and cry like a baby, watch Violet. Yeah, no, I know. Oh, believe me, I know. Legal sources. Ah, yes. Classic. My favorite place.
The lance's actual place in the temple is a close guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
But you know, I've heard Violet Evergarden is quite good.
Now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters.
It's okay. I got my fill of sad anime, and I'm starting tomorrow, anyways. I'm starting another sad anime again. I'm doing my yearly rewatch. But yeah, I watched it. It's a show called A Place Further Than the Universe. That one was pretty sad.
Deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon? You're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the
Whoops. Didn't mean to
girl safely home.
Time to look that up and add to your anime list because you're trigger happy like that. Hey, fair enough. Wait, which one are you talking about? The one A Place Further Than the Universe? Well, here, if you're gonna watch something, watch Your Lie in April. It's a sad show, but I always rewatch it in April because it's one of my favorites.
Convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors
What
others
is?
have closed.
I'm not gonna say it, but I don't know what it is.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
I'm not gonna say what it is.
Time
I feel like you're
marches
gonna
on,
get me.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
I wonder what kind of place the Dragon Temple is. You just said it. It's not a decent joke. You're genuinely curious. I said, what did I say? Anime? I'm trying to think of what that anime would be. I don't remember saying that. Oh, it's a SAD. S-A-D. As in like it makes you cry. Maybe you're you kind of are tweaking. It's okay, it happens.
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
Yeah, because that's definitely what Violet Evergarden is, and Kaguya has a little bit of that, but Your Lie in April is definitely that. You love anime, it reminds you to feel things. Yeah, well, watch Your Lie in April then. It's the perfect time to rewatch it, or watch it for the first time, I guess, for you. Yeah, that one makes me absolutely bawl when I watch it. Because you heard the song show called Sat. Oh, it's probably because it's like a Saturday morning cartoon. Saturday AM. Is there anything I can do here? Is there anything I can do?
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
Spend time with supporters, okay. Spend time in the runner. Spend time in a labyrinth. Spend time in town.
This place.
We're going to no, you're good. Kaguya-sama watch experience is getting laughing fits and occasionally getting the balls depending on the episode. True. Those last couple of episodes every season, it just destroys you.
All right.
Wait, so can I go to the...
Where to?
Oh, I can't. I can only stay here. I feel like I should just go to the dungeon. Why not? How do I work? I'm so confused.
All right then.
That one Ishigami episode? Oh, it's one of my favorites. That's a great one. I think my favorite episode is the rap episode, though. The rap episode is peak. It's so good. Yeah, I love that Ishigami episode, too. We always say the name of it when we're trying to, like, do something. When we're trying to say something sad with my friend group. We're just like, yep. It's just that episode. I was gonna say, I love the rap episode. It's so funny. Both the dub and the sub raps are insane. True. I like the dub just in general, though. I think the dub of Kaguya is the only way to watch it.
All ready for departure? Time to save that bally damsel in distress, eh?
Quests and tactics.
So this is the Dragon Temple. It's not too far from Verga Island, but we have to consider the currents.
Mm-hmm.
Now then.
All right, so I think I'll probably just go. I don't see a reason not to.
Cheers.
You want to switch to watching anime and sub, both Kaguya and but Kaguya and the episode good. True. I get that. It kind of depends. Honestly, it depends on the show of like if you should watch it in sub or dub. Some subs are just like very, very good. And then some dubs are just like better than that. It really just depends. I honestly, what I say is like if it's a comedy, watch it in dub. If it's a long show, watch it in dub. Or if you find that you like the casting, like if you like some of the people who are in there, because like I know a lot of the voice actors, and so I'm like I know who I like to watch in dubs. So if you find that you like the casting, that would probably be a good way to do it too. Or if it's just like what people say in like general.
Well, what do you want to do?
Otherwise, I would choose sub.
Now then.
This place here.
300%. Yeah. Although I am watching the 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You in sub. And that one's really good. Honestly, I kind of like that one in sub more than dub. This is the temple with the lance. Looks far. How long will it take? If the currents are stable, we'll get there within the day. We've no time to waver. Are you prepared? Capital! I'll have you at the temple faster than you can say divine relic.
So we bring the fight to them.
All right, we're off. Let's keep our wits about us. It's led you to go, going back to old stuff you watched, like AOT, and you've checked if you've seen the sub, and you were shocked by how much vastly you prefer the sub performance. True. I don't think, I watched AOT in dub. I don't think the dub was bad. However, My Soldier's Rage, that is an absolute dub-only show. That scene is dub-only. My Soldier's Rage, oh, it's so good. It's absolute cinema in dub. All right, let's do Secretist of Secrets.
Okay, so
I think that's the dish Juna recommends. Okay, let me go call her. But yeah, if you prefer sub or dub, do what you gotta do. How confident are you in your cooking skills? If you're not, remember, there's no one way to cook something. I say a dish's true value comes from its individuality, and its ingredients, of course. How boring it must be to copy recipes. Yeah, the scene is nuts with Ervin's dub VA. It's so good. True, it's awesome. It's really good. I picked out ingredients with Juna. Oh, what a selection we have today. Time to use my talents to their fullest and make only the finest choices. For our base, normally you'd go with this, but let's be daring and use this instead, shall we? Yes, I'm on a roll today. Actually, Steins Gate dub is a must. That is probably fair too. I think I've seen them both. The only thing that you miss is Science Man. So cool. That's the one thing you miss if you watch the dub. The ingredients picked and portioned. All that's left is preparation. That's where you come in, love. No need to fret. The stage is set. All you need to do is put on the show. Make your dish the star performer. And for the pièce de résistance, a final ingredient of my choosing. Sorry, but that one's a chef's secret, even to you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the same part. Wow, our dish is so nuanced. I call it the Secretist of Secrets. It's our signature dish now, and not a soul in the world could replicate it. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without passing time. The Mandarin Okabe and Kurisu is so funny in the dub. True. It's very well cast. A good show is good in both, honestly. Sometimes you find that you like dubs better. Sometimes you find that you like subs better. It really depends. Heisman may not have left his fishing gear out here. He did. And I really don't want to fish more, but I probably...
Understood.
We're only going to be fishing for a little bit, so we might as well. Grasshopper bait. And I'm going to cheat again. Oh, that's why. Okay, here we go. It's starting to be the... Oh, it's still the water surface. So we probably want this one. I'm sorry, dude. I want to make sure I get the most out of fishing. A show is good in both. Not always the case. You love dubbed ghost stories. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That's a different reason. Because no, you're kind of right though. Generally, the reason that show is good is because it's good in the dub. I wouldn't say it's a good show, but the dub makes that show good, if that makes sense.
Navigating the archipelago's currents north of Virga.
You finished Ghost Stories? What'd you think of Ghost Stories?
Comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god.
What'd you think of it? Pretty good, huh? It's pretty fun.
Unsettling cries of beasts over the water.
It's a very normal show.
The temple will be a trial. The gauntlet runner pulls into the shores.
With top tier recommendations. What can I say? It's a good one.
Of sinister Magla.
I gotta do a Mal Monday again. I always say I'm gonna do it, and then I never do it.
Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
References are kind of dated, but it makes it funnier. True. That's the thing.
What's up, Del?
Imagine they tried to do it now, though. Never been here for one? That's true.
No. And
I
keep
forgot.
your eyes on them, not me. Don't want them pinching the lance and doing a runner.
You really worry too much, mate. Once you've got doubts in your head, you don't know how to let them go.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Once you got doubts in your head, you don't know when to let him go.
I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come. Perhaps the reason.
Also, you've never been here for Pokemon Blind. Oh, true. I should do that again. You ended up picking up One Piece once more, but now with One Piece, but now with One Piece. Oh, okay. I know One Piece. I will probably just watch One Piece all together. I'll watch the whole thing. It's long, and I want to watch a bunch of other shows before I get into One Piece.
And from whence is it born?
You never watch One Piece? Bruh, ain't no way.
Might not be unrelated.
Maybe just the Netflix version?
We know
Maybe.
magic is possible without an igniter. In other words, Magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds.
Hey, you lot about finished. Let's get on with it.
He's right.
Surprisingly super far in One Piece. It's insane how the pacing issues drag it down. Yeah. Well, that's how I watched it. That's how I watched Naruto.
We're off.
I watched Naruto. I had a list of the what's it called? I had a list of all of the what's it called? I had a list of all the different things that were like in there. And so I was like, huh, you know, I guess I could do this. One Piece edited version with no filler. I don't know if it's an edited version or if it's just like a watch guide. I had to do a watch guide to make sure that I wasn't just like wasting time with Naruto.
Kind of giant tree, right?
Yeah, it is known that it is less well paced than the manga.
The woods turns aside all steel. It's no normal tree. The Melancholia's influence, maybe.
That's the best you've got, old man. Too sloppy by half. I'll show you how it's done.
What's going on with Fidelio?
Nothing, I'm sound. Just dizzy, that's all.
Edit version with no filler from removing frames that are a waste of time. It's extremely well made. Oh, wait, though, that's cool. He was wounded against the human we fought out at the sea.
Your foot is badly injured. It is infected and inflamed.
Oh, we're back to Cheers Senpai. What's up, Dan?
I said I'm fine. Stop.
I think it's fan-made, Isaiah.
A wound-borne fever can turn fatal. We should turn back.
She's right, Del. We've got to get that looked at.
Basilio, are you gonna listen to me or not?
Oh, please. You don't get to die like an idiot. From an infected foot of all things. Learn to rely on your allies. That's what a real warrior
Here for the better streamer. Oh my god.
I can't afford to
That's not true.
You damned fool.
His foot looks
We need to
fine.
get back to the village. Every second counts. Teleporting might be our best bet.
Right. We'll be seen, but we don't really have a choice right now. We can't get into the temple like this anyway.
Let's ask around back at the village to find out if there's a way in.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Tomorrow's Tuesday. You know what that means?
Carry him
Did
to
you
the
see my
gauntlet
schedule,
side of the
Dan?
gauntlet runner. Also,
Did you see my
once we get
schedule?
moving, don't leave the room or look outside. We're charging home full throttle. Understood?
Maybe by fans generally forgot that you're watching a real thing because of how it is. If you want to try One Piece, that might be what to do then. That might be a way to do it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Tuesday. Oh, yeah. You're right, of course. It's a good thing you came back immediately. One night more of this and he'd be lost. But rest easy, my boy. I've treated him with both magic and material cures. A good hearty Parapis constitution should be all he needs to fight the fever. Phew, okay, that's good. However, he'll have to stay on bed rest even once the fever's down. If he pushes himself too far, too fast, he'll never walk on that leg again. I'd listen to her if I were you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. And actually, there's one more thing we could use your wisdom on. Forgot about Yugi. I know. I gotta check and see if I got struck from that copyright strike. A giant tree in the temple. I didn't see it when I was in the area. If it's grown that much in such a short time, it might be the Magla exposure. The temple's positively leaking the stuff. I believe I understand. If your aim is to destroy the tree, a concoction known to the ancients as the Potion of Blight may be the wisest choice. Truth be told, there is no record of the ingredients needed to make it. All I know is that they're not found on the island. I've heard something that induces thirst is needed. If you could bring me that, I'll try my hand at concocting the Potion of Blight. Understood. We'll track them down. If we want to get into the temple, we'll have to do something about that tree.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, so Batlin or the Golden Deer thing? I'll talk to Batlin. Sorry, Lady Juna. Way I see it, someone's got to stay and look after Dell. Don't be silly, Bass. Of course you should stay with him. You know he'd chase right after us otherwise. Hate to say it, but we're short on time as it is. Think your lot might have a handle at the temple shut alone. Seems our debts are piling up, eh?
Listen.
You don't need to worry about it. This is about what when Dell would say something like, yeah, they're gonna run off with the lance, waste them all. But me, I don't think you lot are so bad. I trust you. So we'll hang about here, and you sort out the lance. And, well, the priestess girl and all, if you like. Can't exactly turn me back on your sister after all you've done for me and my brother now, can I? Fidelio, you could stand to learn a thing, Fidelio could stand to learn a thing from you, if you ask me. Yep. Don't worry, you can leave it to us. You like shonen animes? One Piece is one of them. One thing that's keeping me from starting is literally 1,000 episodes. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like I could just watch so many more anime in that time, but I do know that One Piece is really good. That's the thing.
Nonetheless,
that giant tree is blocking our way to the Dragon Temple. I'm very much looking forward to covering it in the Potion of Blight. Don't get ahead of yourself, love. We still don't have the ingredients. Seems there's something about it that makes it tough to gather all of them on the island. Indeed, 'twould seem we have no choice but to track those down first. A maddening delay, when both the priestess and the lance we seek sit inside the temple beyond our reach. True. We have no idea how big that temple is inside, nor what manner of enemies await within. It will likely be more difficult than any of our other previous endeavors. Although I don't think it gets good after 1,000. My friend is watching it, and he's... How far is he in it? Okay, scorching heat, inclement weather. If is trapped in the Dragon Temple, rescue her and obtain Dragon to use before. Okay. The ingredient for the Potion of Blight, which causes things to wither.
Really?
Well, we should start by asking people in the village if they know anything about the potion's ingredients. But yeah, my friend has started watching One Piece, and he's like 500, 400 episodes in. I forget how far he is. He's getting pretty close to like halfway. And he's liked it ever since like maybe like the first 50 episodes. Isa, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, hello, random empty chair. Yeah, this is Chair Senpai. Sometimes my chat will redeem stuff and I'll become Chair Senpai. Just do the math. You could watch all 5 Dragon Ball shows start to finish. It still has episodes of One Piece. Oh yeah, for sure. I need to watch Dragon Ball. I have a word from Chief. Please continue to use this inn as suit your needs. I truly hope you can find your way to prevent Lady Yuffie from sacrificing herself.
Oh there.
Do you need something? There was something we wanted to ask, actually. An ingredient for Potion of Blight. You say it's not even on this island. How should we know something even the Chief doesn't? If I were you, I'd start with the informant at that tavern. Still, wouldn't you mainlanders know more about the outside world? I'm talking to a chap we threw in prison earlier. He seemed rather worldly. Between the informant and Batland, we have 2 leads then. Let's follow up.
What are my options here?
That fool. I told her how dangerous it was. Hey, aren't you the outsiders who promised to save Lady Yuffie? If only you'd come a little earlier, then my reckless fool of a sister might still be alive.
What?
Did she pass away? Do you want to talk about it? Well, she was always a bit strange. Very interested in monsters. So she left home one day and set off towards a den of them, just to satisfy her curiosity. She really was a fool. This happened so many times the people of the island gave up on her. She came back unscathed every time before, but her luck was bound to run out. There's been no news for ages. Would you be willing to avenge her? I'd sleep easier if you would go to the Spire of Blind Faith and slay the monsters there. Thank you. I'm truly in your debt. Maybe this way her soul will find solace. There's a bird-like monster called the Leo Gron that lords over the tower. I think that's what most likely, well, killed her. You should ask the informant in the tavern for the specific location of the Spire of Blind Faith. And while you're at it, some information on the monster. I don't mean to send you into harm's way, but you seem capable enough. Please, help her rest in peace.
Let's give it a shot.
Oops, didn't mean to skip that. My bad.
Please,
All right then.
let us have faith in Lady Yuffie.
All right.
Oops. Oh. Are you perhaps the boy who promised to save our priestess? If you're from the mainland, then, by any chance, have you been to the Lycaon Igniter Shop in Grand Trad? Or Brigida Shop? We're basically regulars. Really? Could you do me a favor, then? I need someone to take this Snyder to Lycaon's shop and have it appraised. It's like this. Not too long ago, a trader came to our shores and sold this model for cheap, claiming it was a broken piece of regional craftsmanship. But I'm right, it's an igniter. Pretty valuable one, too. So I'm hoping Lycaon's store can appraise it and back up my valuation. You're willing to hand this valuable igniter over to the people you met just like a minute ago? I have to. I've no other contacts in Grand Trad, and the future of the Mystaria is riding on this. Oh, of course, I can promise a reward, too. Sounds like it'll be an errand to the royal capital to get this igniter appraised. Oh, what do you think? Should we help? You see where you're coming from. Everyone falls in love with a different point. It's okay if you didn't click with you. I'm not going to pretend like it's the best thing ever, because it's not. One Piece has flaws, but One Piece definitely does fix a lot of the love, though. I have heard that it is peak fiction, though. I know a lot of people love it. Here's the igniter. I need you to get your official certificate of appraisal from Lycaon's and bring it back here. You know where to find me. Well, simple appraisal shouldn't take long. If we end up in the royal capital, let's stop by the igniter shop.
Let's give it a shot.
leave it out, mate.
Excuse
Let
me.
us have faith in Lady
All right then.
This song's kind of a banger, chat.
Let's head there right away.
Dun, dun. If I remember giving it a shot, who knows, you might find you love it. True. It's very true.
Capital, everyone's here.
Alright, so let's check some of the other places. Now, how far to our runner, then? I'm surprised we didn't get this. Actually, real quick, I need to check the bar.
All right then.
Let's go.
Shit.
Oh, I'm afraid I have nothing material to give you in return, but I can share my knowledge with you. Ask me and I'll tell you all I know. See, I once lived outside the island and worked as an informant. Now I'm a humble fisherman. My knowledge of the surrounding area is still unmatched. So what do you say? Is there anything you would like to learn more of? Hey, do you know where we might find ingredients for the potion of Blake? We need to save the priestess. Ah, yes, that predicament. I've already looked into it myself, but I apologize, but I wasn't able to find any information here on the island. I have heard that you must have better luck finding that on the royal capital. Should be an informant there. I'm sure they'll be glad to do business with you. Got it. That makes sense. Seeing how the royal capital is just full of unique things from all over, let's check the city's informant.
Cheers.
So you're out to save the princess, then I'll give you information I know. Or the priestess. You'll find all manner of monsters over there. All are dangerous, especially be wary of those moving statues and spectos. Sword and spears don't work on them, against either of them. Spectos reflect bows and the like as well, apparently. There's also a huge tree-like monsters. I believe they're called Alentos. But what's tricky is that there are different types of Alentos. The green ones are weak to fire, and fire won't work. But for others, fire won't work at all. Lastly, I heard the green ones can use wind magic, so hold your ground. Well, that's about it. Stay extra vigilant.
Want in on this?
There's a place known as the Spire of Blind Faith down south. No one dares go near it, though. Technically, it isn't all far from the island, but due to the way the currents flow, one must approach it from circling about the north. Oh. The Spire of Blind Faith. It's like the very edge of the ocean.
And right there's a labyrinth.
We'll face danger here.
Okay. Worse yet, they say a monster dwells within the tower. It supposedly resembles a large bird with a vivid plumage. It might be overly cautious, but the closer you get, the more violent it becomes. Best to attack from far away as possible from the rear. If we make good use of our formation, we might be able to attack without getting too close. Seems like it's vulnerable to fire and pierce attacks. I'd recommend having those in your arsenal.
Cheers.
As for nearby villages, there's Salento. It's a small island northwest of here. They sell bath salts, like Uncle Electro's Wonder Salts and Niflheim Plunge, as well as the Olymp Goldfish. They also sell something called the Hero's Jeweled Root, although I couldn't tell you what the point of it is. All I know is that some kind of mysterious four-leaf fruit sometimes gets got magma, sometimes it doesn't. I wonder if they even sell. I think that about does it. Oh, and if you're ever a sightseeing type, go out to the giant hold the sea bottom. Worth it for the stories.
Cheers.
In Brylehaven, there's a UG-run shop, and known by all of the Cauldrons. I mentioned before, I used to live outside the island way back then, so I know a few things. It's over at Seabreeze Street, but the shopkeeper's an old miser, and he claims all he's selling is medicinal herbs. Truth, he's hidden his most interesting stuff for sale. Harvested from the moraines of monsters, useful for experiments, and of all things, cooking. If the Navy knew he was selling those dodgy items, they'd have strung him up, so he's extra cautious who he sells to. Not much chance getting him to show you what he's really got for sale, but maybe having a mutual friend would change that.
Cheers.
Oh, you want some ingredients from Virga Island? The butcher used to have a good variety of fish, but see, the weather's all strange. The haul's not as good anymore. So right now there's only monster bone and white peach turnip available. Why vegetables, you ask? The hunters leave these in exchange for buying goods. That's because we hunters don't really use money and get amongst each other. Used to sell limp goldfish too, but I'm not sure about now. If you need it though, there's definitely some at the village nearby. Oh, did you visit the water shop? I hear they sometimes sell Queen Honey's jar. The ingredients from Virga Island are delicious, but buy as much as you can carry and make some good food with them, will ya? Oh, and while you're at it, why not start growing your own food? Over at the market's a shop that sells plant seeds. Give it a look.
Shit.
Any more? No. Guess you're not riding. It's because you reach a point where you fall in love with it. You're enjoying yourself. It's a little rocky at the beginning. There's a lot of gold in it too. Oh, it definitely does a great world. Yeah, that's what I've heard. The big thing is the pacing. I know a lot of people just dislike the pacing a lot. I think I gotta go to the... How do I get to the prison? I think it's this way.
Really now?
Won't cause any trouble if you want to end up back in prison.
This place.
This is where they're locked up after making it on the island. I wonder how many mainlanders they throw in here. The villagers come to accept us eventually. Where's Batlin?
Huh?
It was all in vain.
All right then.
Let's go.
Maybe he's in the thingy? The...
Welcome.
I don't know. Where is Batlin?
Really now?
Yeah.
We always need more pristine clear water. Batlin, where are you?
Let us have faith in you.
What's going on?
All right.
Oh well.
Let's go.
I'll find him another day.
What now?
Okay.
Everyone's here. Now then.
Now, how far do I run her then?
It's your call.
Okay, we're gonna go there. All right, Brigitte, you tell me what this is worth, please.
Okay.
Welcome.
Been informed that we will not now allow you to purchase our magic igniters. Those are the words of our association's Brigitte Lyacon herself. With that being the case, allow me to help you with finding an igniter that suits your needs. I hear a voice within my mind. Those who see a duty through to completion should be fairly compensated. The store's wares are yours to peruse from now on. It's kind of a special circumstance, so let's listen to what he has to say. Jocko Rod.
Welcome.
Requesting an appraisal, sir? Of course. We'll be happy to. If you would just allow me to take the item in question, then... I handed the unappraised igniter to the clerk. Huh? Why, this is... May I ask where you procured this magic igniter? In other words, this belongs to those pagans? Well, this is most unexpected. What I meant to say is, this igniter is... afraid that it's not simply nothing special, and on top of that, it's broken. As far as igniters go, it's utter rubbish. I'm sure the field representative has more than enough important matters to attend to. I understand, though, sir, that perhaps I was hasty. At a second glance, this is truly a remarkable find. It has many of the same qualities as one would find in a divine relic. Perhaps you'll be willing to sell it to us. If the pagans were to make any use of this, it would undoubtedly come in conflict with the Sanctus Church. I only seek to avoid bloodshed, of course.
Right?
Even if it was ours to sell, we'd never let someone who spouts such prejudiced nonsense have it. So we'd like it back now, along with a report of the appraisal.
Understood.
As you wish, so be it. Here's the appraisal report. The fee will be waived this time.
Okay then.
Well, now that we've got it appraised, let's make our way back.
All right then.
I may have done the wrong appraisal. We'll see.
Let's go.
Leave it out, mate.
Aha.
Wait, you've got my igniter appraised, have you? No, of course not. How would you do so quickly? According to them, it's old but high functioning. Sounds like a valuable find. Kind of impressive that you knew from only a glance, huh? Thank goodness, my evaluation was correct. And that means my dream's in reach. The truth is, I needed a professional's opinion so I could test my own judgment. I'm planning to open up an igniter shop here on the island.
Huh?
I want to sell igniters here, but aren't they Sanctus Creations? Yes. I know there are many islanders who don't care for them. But it was your arrival here that got me thinking. Someday this island will surely open up to the outside world.
When that time comes, I want Igniters to help me be a bridge between our lands and the rest of the country. Prejudice against our people won't disappear overnight, but I think it comes from people's fear of the unknown. That's where I want to help. If the Mustaris seem like unknowns, I can try making us known. Observe that both Mustari and Igniters aren't objectively evil, and when you've proven there are people who can see past tribes, people will just want to help. Truly, you are my hope. You can change the world. Thank you. It's quite a boost to hear that from you. All right, I almost got a reward. Here, take it.
Mission accomplished.
Yay, we got our wisdom up.
All right.
Farewell.
Good luck on the tournament. Do your best. You too. I bet if you'll find some islanders who'll be glad to be part of your dream.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
All right then.
What's up, Defton? How are you? Welcome. How goes it? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well.
Let's go.
How you liking it so far? Oh, I'm liking it a lot. I'm pretty far. I feel like I'm getting close to the end. I feel like I'm halfway through at least, actually. Let me see if there's any bounties. Ooh. Oh. Seems like Gaborns are more intimidating than bandits and are attacking merchants and travelers. We can't let them be. On top of that, the Gaborns seem to be following the orders of that one-eyed beast. Will you take care of this before it causes any more damage? You see those social... What do you mean? My socials? There you go. I don't know what for, but there you go. Thanks for your help. Truth be told, we've already had a number of bounty hunters come running back, tail between their legs. Oh, in the game? Oh, I see. They're not social links in this one. The Gaborns are in a cave called the Scoundrel's Hold near Grand Trad. The village Ligno's on the way. They're supposed to have some real nice stuff there. I'd save up before going if I were you. As for the details on the Cyclopean beast, the Psychocropos, well, the informant should know a thing or two. As proof, you've taken down the bounty. Bring back the enormous eyeball with that. Oh, you get back your rule. I'm counting on you then.
Do it.
That'll probably be the one that I want to do. Ah, just past the village. It's on the way. So why not stop by? All right, let's see the bonds. Bonds. There we go. This is where we're sitting at. We're doing pretty good. We still have a lot more to do. Apple? Ow, why'd you bonk me? Welcome in, Apple, though. How are you? Nice. Yeah, I'm doing a bunch. I don't know if I'm going to get them all in this run, but in my second run, I'm definitely going to finish it out. Because I'll be maxed out in everything for my knowledge and stuff. You love the roller chick? She's cool. She's great. Because you can. I guess it's because you can. That's fair. The Hushed Honeybee.
Fancy a bit of...
Alright, we have a couple...
What?
I've heard this potion of blight is some secret concoction for Verga Isle, as I recall. I believe it's made with the ingredient known as parch water. Visit the general store in Sunshade Row. Comfort Concoctions, it's called. They recently got some in stock.
Hey!
Southeast of the capital is a town called Ligno. Ligno what? We meet again, but of course. Crazy to see you here, Isaiah. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh! Yeah, Apple, you should confront him about what he said yesterday. Or 2 days ago. Southeast of the capital is a town called Ligno. A lot of merchants come and go through there, so it's really bustling these days. Lots of rare items coming through there too. Bet you'll find all sorts of highly valuable weapons. They also have some mellow milk and Olgo sugar and bath salt called gold bullion. Well, I hope all that intel's been useful. Have fun making your shopping list. I'm an instigator. I am an instigator. I am. What can I say?
It's not my fault that you said it, though. He liar.
You've come.
Ah, you're here. Glad you're here. We can't let the human get any closer to town. Are you all ready to go yet? Oh, okay, so we're hanging out with Barden. I'll probably hang out with Barden, sure. I just want to see if there's any other quests. Ow, why are you bonking me? You have to explain it yourself.
You fucking freak! You're a freak!
He was talking about the phone company. He was indeed talking about the phone company.
You're a fraud, Spider-Man!
I just thought it was funny that he said, I hate Apple sometimes. And I was like, oh, all right.
What you wanted?
Okay, man. Oh, there's more here. I hear about so-called potion of blight, secret medicine. Oh, okay.
All right.
All right, so let's go to Grand Tread.
All right. Where to?
Let's go.
What do you mean crazy? Apple's better streamer here. You never say that you hate her. That's fair. That I did know. We got to get Apple to stream more though. She hasn't been streaming enough.
Go.
You should, if chat though, you should go look at her. Go look at her channel though. She's been uploading a lot of clips.
All right then.
Let's go.
Here? Yeah, go look. True. Go look at the clips. So you're supposed to. You're not supposed to agree. Hey, I've seen her stuff. Her stuff's great. Sorry, I just need parch water.
Hey,
Oh, here we go.
have a little something, eh?
Greetings for Potion of Blight. Do you mean parch water by any chance? Yes, maybe. Do you happen to sell any here? Sorry to say, but I don't. I might be water, but we only deal with the drinkable kind. I don't think I'll be able to get some from a stall around here. I wouldn't say that means it's not available in Grand Trad, though. I see. Well, at least we know where to look, or we know what to look for. Do you want to buy something over here? Yeah, those clips are golden. Yeah, Apple has. She put a bunch of clips up on Twitch.
That exhibition was good fun, wasn't it?
Well, stranger things have happened.
You fucking freak! You're a freak!
What did I do? I'm not a freak. Oh, obtained a gold beetle. I didn't even notice the beetle there. Did you say parch water? Oh, there it is. Parch water. This should be the main ingredient for the potion of blight. Let's go back to the island and bring this to Edeni so we can finally get past the tree blocking the dragon temple. You playing Wind Waker and it'll find the closest shop on it, or what do you mean?
Well, stranger things have happened.
All right then. Where to?
How dare you forget? I thought it was your favorite game. So you didn't know you would have watched instead of Ronco. Yeah, it was off stream, but she apparently you can upload it onto the like upload it to Twitch and then do it from there. I had no idea. But that's what Apple was doing. Said it didn't even take. Oh, I see. That's fair.
Fancy a
You sell anything good? No.
All right.
I guess I might as well, just in case.
Want
I know it's not here, but that's fine.
All right then.
Let's go.
You take it back. Yeah, you don't take it back. You definitely are not taking it back, Isaiah. You hate me, and that's a fact.
Stupendous.
All right, where's the Ujif? If somebody sees a bat guy, just let me know. Hey, what do you mean, hey?
All right then.
Could be a change. That's fair. That's fair. You got to be careful. Doc's here now. Doc can be a little trigger happy.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
A bat guy. Yeah, you know like Heismay? No, not Batman. You know Heismay? Someone who looks like Heismay. Like this. This guy. Welcome, let me just arrive the bat. I don't sell. You sell all kinds of things, I hear. I'd love to see the actual goods if you could. Just where'd you hear that, huh? I don't deal with phony fraudsters. Go play pretend somewhere else. Sounds like something more up Alonso's alley than ours. Huh? What's that? Did you say Alonso? I'll be. Wasn't expecting you to know his real name. I've known Alonso a good while. That silver tongue of his saved me from the gallows once upon a time. After that, I've made it a point to not to deal with people who weren't in the know, but I suppose I can trust that acquaintance of his. I'll be frank with you. What I actually deal in with this shop is a special relic you can get from the monsters called white masks. Another thing is I also sell an unusual ingredient on Idol's Day, which, in case you were wondering, also comes from monsters. As you can imagine, my stock is limited. I restrict customers to one of each item per day. Keep that in mind.
Can we talk?
Okay, we're gonna buy a bunch of these because we have to do experiments. Oh, this is a lot. It's a lot of money.
Can we talk?
Are you thinking of Kirk Langstrom? No. You're always frank with the... no! I know they said let me be frank. I'm just reading what it said. This is gonna be the most... This Ujif is gonna be the richest guy ever. Holy crap. I gave him so much money. Alright, we're gonna hang out with Barden. We're gonna hang out with Barden, and then we're gonna make our way to the tomb, and I'm gonna do that off stream, I think. Okay.
I thank you.
I'm so very grateful. I don't even know how to express it to you, warrior pals. It seems you've taken refuge. It seems to have taken refuge in the desert nearby. I can lead the way if you don't mind taking your gauntlet runner. This game's on stream. I do. That's not weird. I heard the ground rumble. If we wait here, it's bound to show itself.
Yeah.
I'm feeling something. It's got to be here. Frudud. Is it a human? Oh, it's a human. All right, here we go.
This should do the trick. Victory is at hand, my friends. Charge!
Hey, Wormface!
Faker!
Remember when you ate us? Well, I sure do.
Not holding any rare items. Okay. That's not a human. It is.
The battle. Let's set it up.
It literally is.
Get after it, love.
You don't understand. Pharaohbite, you better miss. Holy crap, it didn't miss.
Gotta heal up. You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get a healing duty?
I'll use what I must.
Oh, this is a problem.
If I can get class, dancer. Howling wind.
I will. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
That helped.
Much thanks.
Warrior! Are you
Quite a boon.
You guys just don't understand this game. Good God. Okay, I may not be able to do this one quite yet. Considering it's just one-shotting me. I think this is... this is definitely not in the cards. We're gonna have to go fight that other thing. Oh, at least it's weak to ice. That's good.
Come forth, royal soul. Let justice prevail. Thanks.
Oh, its hit rate was good anyways. Don't you worry, game. Hulkenberg, you got this. Hit it again, Hulkenberg. Do your 12 damage. Yeah, we're gonna have to rethink our strategy here. Fantasy is dead.
All right then.
God, that was insanely strong. What the heck? I'm gonna go this way. Oh, there's another quest over here. Send some research to you on disc. I am very afraid. Hold on.
Pardon me.
Oh, you there. You're the outsiders who are going to say the priestess, aren't you? Your time couldn't be better. Can I ask you to find something of mine? So I need some stones for my grandchild's first fishing trip. Stones? What that's gonna do for good? Or what good's that gonna do for fishing? They're called polar stones. When put in a specifically crafted doll's hands, they always point in a fixed direction. The doll is vital for sea navigation. But the stones weaken with time, so I'd like someone to bring me the new stones from Dragon Temple. That's where we'll find these stones? Well, that's a ways off. Must be kind of rough for the fishing industry. Well, the truth is, we typically store our spare stones in our household. It's just that this time, I offered all of them up to the temple. Legend has it that the dragon god loves the stones. After all, and knowing how troubled it's been lately, I felt like I had to do something. When I arrived to find the temple full of monsters, I turned back quickly, of course. The stones scattered. I can't tell anyone on the island that I lost the stones, especially not my family, so you're my only hope.
Not finished yet?
Oh, truly? My word, the bravery of the young. In total, I lost 3 polar stones. I only need a single one to build a doll. But it'd be an enormous relief to have others if you can find them. I'll gladly give you an additional reward for each. If you don't have the stones by the time my grandchild goes out fishing, there'll be no points. I'll need them by August 30th. I should mention that the stones shouldn't be that far in. After all, I didn't get far before I decided to run away. If that's the case, then why don't we search the ground relatively close to the entrance?
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. So we want to go there. Yep. Okay. All right. Real quick.
Let us have faith in Lady Yuffie.
All right then.
All right. So what I'm gonna do? Let's talk to this guy. Let's talk to Edeni. You've returned, with zeal renewed, it seems. I'd say so. We've brought the ingredient you asked for. Or sorry, we've brought the ingredient you've asked for. Now that we can get it working on this blight potion, can't you? I handed over the flask of parch water to Edeni.
I see.
Ah, so this is what you brought, or this is what brings about the thirst I've read about. I'm surprised you're able to procure a treasure such as this off the island in such a short time. Quite fleet of foot, the Scarlet Runner's contraptions. I see. I've much yet to learn about them. Now, I'll get to brewing. It won't be waiting long, so take a moment to rest yourselves. Thank you for your patience. The potion's complete. This is the potion of blight our village has passed down through the generations. I'm sure it will serve you well.
Mission accomplished.
Ancestral solution.
Thank you.
It's a big help, thank you. With this potion, I think we can get past the huge tree. Now we should be able to get inside the temple.
Let us hurry and rescue the priestess. The altar where the Dracodios is dedicated shouldn't be that far at the far end of the temple. Considering the situation, not even Yufa has made it that far. You all must ensure that you're ready to face the trials before you. Perhaps the bounty requests found in the mainland cities could be just the thing. I've also looked at the recruitment centers before I left port. Recall nothing that available requests had multiplied. You should see for yourself. Recall noting. What grieves me to ask of this, I beg nevertheless. Please save my sister.
That reminds me.
Hey, I noticed Juna helping out the villagers with something. Maybe you should check in with her when you get the chance. Okay. Oh, you're looking a bit pensive, love. Make sure you take a break when you need it, or you'll end up falling when you least afford to. So I have a bit of a favor to ask you. It involves helping people, though, so you'll hear me out, won't you? If we're truly about helping anyone, then I think this is right up our alley.
Thanks.
He'll love it. Okay, hold on. Thank you. I see a perfect little spot with a view. Oh, wait, no, that's actually cool. Finally. They also put that on Spotify.
You know,
It's very true.
some of the islanders were so enamored by my
There's a
songs,
music
they
channel on
opened up to me a bit.
YouTube.
They were still rather sheepish, but I simply can't leave them hanging, can I now?
No way.
Apparently they've been plagued by monsters raiding.
I'm surprised they haven't done that in a
villages
while.
just
It's like
off
what
the coast.
Nintendo should do. They're just
dare
going,
say
I didn't
that
believe it.
sounds
I
right
just
up
know
our
your
alley,
research,
doesn't
Doc.
it? If you'll help, I'll
Doc,
even
did you
make
get
it
Nintendo today? Also, have you opened up the Nintendo Music app since you got it?
I'd be happy to be your understudy.
Right? Every heart and mind has a key, and unlocking them is a skill any kingly candidate should know. Well then, our monsters are to be found on an island the locals call the Orbwise Path. Their legends say that if you offer your dead to the snakes there, their souls ascend to become guardian deities. Problem being, the monsters are eating the snakes, which has left the bereaved unable to complete the ritual.
Mhm.
The sadness in their eyes was just too much to bear. You know?
Yeah, you downloaded Nintendo today and you haven't opened it. See, honestly, that's kind of how it's been for me. I think I've opened up the Nintendo Music app one time since I got it. Something Nintendo should do. Didn't they have a whole announcement? They did, yeah.
Your interest? Do these people a favor?
But it's not a YouTube channel. That's the difference. Their music app sucks. It just doesn't have any music. The secrets of the songstress and potential potion or treasure have me curious too. Maybe it's worth checking out. Yeah, that's the thing. There's no music.
You're in, I take it? Brilliant. I'll inform the others.
We've got
Sure,
this.
we'll be able to handle it.
Music to my ears. I'll tell you what. I'll throw in a little something extra for you. On top of my secrets, of course.
This one's important.
Sweet.
Here's the place, if you're interested.
Okay, well, we're going to do that for sure.
This place. Oh, and do bring me along when you go, won't you? We can tackle it whenever you're ready.
All right, let's see. I want to get that informant, and then I'm probably going to call it a night, I think.
Let's go.
Because I'm feeling tired. Oops.
All right.
But we'll have options. Hello there. Is there something you'd like to know? I've fished the seas all over.
Want in on this?
Your wise path is where you inter or mourn our dead. If you die on this island, you can expect your bones to rest there for eternity. The monsters have been on rampage lately, and we haven't been able to mourn anyone. The area has become stomping ground for the Caucasadors. Perhaps you've heard of them. They're big bird-like monsters. They prefer their prey to be soft and fleshy, so to be sure to fortify your defenses before facing them. Moreover, I heard they've skills that repel non-magic attacks. We know fire is effective against them, but no one's able to defeat them yet. Mind the cold, too. Many monsters use attacks that can freeze you in your tracks. Don't let them give you frostbite. Because of those things, no one can get to that place, which makes it quite sad. It's been quite an antiquated custom, but it's nonetheless important for us islanders. Did I hear you're gonna call a night with Metaphor and switch over to MH? No!
What now?
No, I'm going to bed. Because I got work in the morning, chat. But we have options for this game for next time, which is good. But yes, chat, thank you guys so much for stopping by, whether you chatted, whether you lurked, all that great stuff. Let me see. We should raid out to Mito or Kai. Which one do you want to raid out to, guys? Whomst would you like to raid out to? Should we raid out to Mito or should we raid out to Kai? I feel like we should go to them, though. Go say hi. Actually, let me see if I've raided out to chair off for the outro. I guess I could turn the chair off. Let me see. I think I have rated Mito in the past 30 days. I have not rated Kai. Rated them one time in the last 30 days. It's too early for an April Fool's Day prank. What do you mean? I definitely do sleep. It's just, it's not good sleep, but it's definitely sleep. Rock, paper, scissors with who? Okay, I haven't rated Kai in the last 30 days, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to raid out to Kai specifically for that. With chair. Oh, I see. I'm a vampire. I'm not a vampire, man. Ain't no way. But chat, thank you guys so much for stopping by. It's this thing. That's how I do it. I'm turning off the thingy. But thank you guys so much for stopping by, whether you chatted, whether you lurked, all that great stuff. I will be back again tomorrow with some Pokemon Unite. So that'll be something that's super fun. I'm excited for that. Getting back into it. You know, hopefully it'll be a good thing. You never really know with Unite, but hopefully Dan and Eclair will be there too. But other than that, I do appreciate you coming on in, whether you chatted, whether you lurked. Hopefully we will be at this for it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. Yeah. Let me see. What do we got? What else do I say? Tomorrow we've got Pokemon Unite. Wednesday we've got the Switch Direct. We're gonna watch that. Thursday there's nothing on Thursday. Friday's gonna be Final Fantasy, and then Saturday we've got some Monster Hunter. We'll just do the title update, which will be super fun, which I'm excited about. And where is it? Thanks to the stream. But of course, everybody, Unite. No, not Yu-Gi-Oh. But I will see you guys later. Have a good time in Kai and Mito streams. Go say hi. Go do all those things you do. Goodbye, chat. Thank you for being here, chat. I appreciate it. Goodbye, guys. Ciao. Bye.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, my chat's saying Portobello's. Yeah.
Oh, Portobello's? Oh, okay.
I love mushrooms. I don't.
Did it raid?
But then again, I'm a fat kid at heart.
Fruit